Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for February the 5th, 2021. And a card has I just shuffled, and before I could hit record, a card has come out. The Lovers, Gemini, Mercury, North Node. So, when this comes out, there's going to be some very interesting communication coming through, or something will be revealed, or some information will come through for you today around your purpose in life, especially in relation to the ideas that you're creating, especially something related to your mind and how that is connected to your purpose. So this could very much be suddenly a really just wonderful idea that's coming through here. It helps if I have the entire deck while I'm shuffling. But it could come in the form of a revelation around what it is that you're supposed to be mastering and bringing in this lifetime. So what else have we got coming in next to the Lovers card? And I think it will really give you a clear direction as to how to move forward into that, which is actually really positive, or a clear direction that this is something you have to be doing. So it sits next to the Hermit, which is Mercury again, Virgo and Mercury. So, we are in Mercury retrograde. It's really hard to say that. And we're in Aquarius season. So there's a lot of planets in Aquarius at the moment. So that means a lot of ideas are going to be coming through fast, and it's going to be coming through it's going to be a very internal process. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, Saturn and Virgo. So these are interesting cards to come out next to each other, because there's going to be, you've got Virgo coming in twice, sitting next to this Lovers card. So if I hold all three of them up together to show you, I'm very much getting that you will get the words pay attention to the details. You will be getting a lot of information around the details of how this life purpose, or how this desire to really be doing something, it might feel more like a calling, but yeah, it's going to be with this Hermit card, it's going to be a very deep internal process, like I said. And it really is about this sense of knowing that you have everything that you need. There's a sense of appreciation about yourself, that perhaps there's this feeling of you have enough, you've a sense of gratefulness as well that's coming in, that you don't need anything else. I mean, if we look at this Saturn Virgo, everything is contained within the Saturn ring here. And Saturn can be responsibilities, it can be limitations, but it's saying you don't need anything else. It's all here within you, or around you, surrounding you. You have a lot already to be able to make this happen. So, and that it's saying Pentacles, that's a lot of resources. It can be a lot of skills and talent. It can be a lot of knowledge. It can be anything that's come through here around this. So it's very much pointing you in the direction of perhaps look what's come out again, the Nine of Pentacles, just as we're talking about this. And it sits right below the Nine of Pentacles there. So that is so strong next to the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have... Okay, and the King of Pentacles sits right below that North Node, and that really, the Lovers and North Node. So there does feel like there could feel like a choice point. It could feel like there is a choice to be made about stepping into your power and stepping into your path that can lead to greater abundance and success, or your calling. And this doesn't necessarily, I keep being shown, even though it's turning up as Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily mean only career success. It doesn't necessarily only mean money. It can mean success in terms of health. It can be any kind of calling. It can be holistic. So I keep getting the word abundance, and we've been working on that this week. Some sort of holistic abundance, and that's when it's everything. It can be anything. It can be related to social circles, friends, hobbies, groups, memberships, anything that you are members of. And we have the King of Pentacles, which is the Taurus card. Taurus also doesn't necessarily like change, and the Gemini there's a big pointing that Gemini energies and the Lovers energies saying there is a choice, and it requires change, and it can bring all this stuff. You have everything you need, and there might be an element of just resisting the change with this King of Pentacles coming through. But I think ultimately this King of Pentacles says, I have everything I need. Again, it's that theme that's coming through. I have everything that I need. I have attained all that I wanted to in this lifetime. And so it's kind of looking at legacies as well. What it is that you, when you leave this life, asking the big questions that you want to have left. And it doesn't have to be you've left a huge mark and people are going to remember your career. That might be it. It might be that you've left, a loving relationship. You did the best that you could. It could be anything. You've created all sorts of beautiful productions, artworks. It could be anything. So sitting right next to this Nine of Pentacles as well, and the Nine of Pentacles is underneath that, it comes with a sense of independence. This particular Nine of Pentacles, it's slightly different to this one. That's why they're talking to each other, because it's bringing in the two energies really strongly. And it's saying you have more than enough, and you have the independence and freedom to be able to do this and move forward at this time. But it all comes down to this central choice point. And then underneath the Hermit and the Three of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, which says celebration, joy, follow your bliss, follow something that really deep down brings you joy. Something that if you said, I'm going to be doing this and I want to be remembered for this, or this is where my heart is fully leading me, it brings me a very, very deep sense of personal joy. So that's the important message that's coming through today, which is actually really beautiful. It's actually really lovely. But like I said, there is a choice. And I do think that you have everything that you need now to move forward with this. Keep being shown that. But again, yes, it still does mean moving outside of a comfort zone into greater abundance. So let's pull some fairy cards and see what the fairies have to say about this. Nellis the Alchemist, moving forward into the future. This is a guide that brings you through. It's always, for me, this is the Aquarian energy. This is the energy that leads us and guides us through those Aquarius high vibration, or the higher octave of Aquarius, which is all about these brilliant ideas that are coming through that are around humanity and how we're moving forward as a group, as a planet. And it really is just also about the idea of leaving a legacy. Again, Nellis the Alchemist. So it's a very future thinking, forward thinking energy. So very much, again, thinking of the future. Okay, let's see what energy is coming in around the home or the self. We have fairies of the future again. So, I mean, that Aquarian energy is just bringing in all this amazing energy and trust. What I'm getting with this is trust. You can see she's holding something in her hand here. And I feel like that's your intuition. I feel like trust the ideas that are coming through with your intuition at this moment in time. It's something that you're holding that's very precious. It can relate to your unique gifts and abilities, and how you can share that with the world and be of service to the world, because we have the Virgo energies coming through too. Unity. Wow. Okay, so sitting right here in this central thing, Gemini, King of Pentacles, unity, it's around career. And it is saying that this has a chance to harmonize. We've gone from the 2 of the Gemini, that it looks like a 2 in Roman numerals, down here into the 1 of unity. So it's like everything, the timelines are all converging into one. There is the sense of everything aligning into the one purpose, the one sole purpose, the one reason that you might be here. So there might be a real sense of that today. And it may not be exactly where you are at this moment in time in terms of career and finance, but it will be very clear to you what it is that what this is and what this means to you. So for some of you, the choice might be to change jobs or leave jobs, or start up a new profession, start up a new hobby, start up a new relationship. I do feel like this is kind of, it's all the ingredients of a soup of moving forward into something new and starting up something new. Okay, so let's look at where we're up to love and relationships. We have Sylvanus. And this is a sense to let something go, that you're stepping into the new and to embrace all these new energies, this higher vibrational energy that's pushing you forward at this moment in time, because there's an opportunity, again, it's this opportunity of reclaiming yourself. So reclaiming an aspect of you. It does feel like this is a very deeply personal reading. It doesn't necessarily relate to other people. It's all about you, or I mean, this could be someone that you're relating to as well, that you can see this happening to. But that's very much like a beautiful card of, again, I feel like you're being strongly initiated into something, and this is that North Node, that sense of deeply why you are here and what it is that you're meant to master and conquer in this lifetime. So let's see, pull one final card from the fairies. The Journeyman. And I love this so much because, you know, we have Nellis and the Journeyman, and you can see that, sorry, excuse me, it's very early in the morning here. They're both moving in the same direction. They're both moving forward. And again, it's the, I know we had this during the week. It's about moving forward into the journey, embracing the journey, feeling light, letting go of a lot of stuff. There's been a huge process of late of letting go, and the journeyman travels with the moon. So again, it's around trusting your intuition. It may only be an intuition, a calling that you're moving forward into. You may not know all the details yet, or you may not have enacted and put into place some of the details, because details are coming in here with Saturn, but it is very much a calling to be of service that's coming through. And the journeyman reminds us that this is the start of a journey. And again, it's that message of being open with a curious mind, a childlike mind. And the inner child is coming up with this card today, and very much checking in with your inner child, seeing how that feels, what brings you joy, what the inner child likes to play. So it's connected to this Three of Cups energy and this Virgo energy, you know, that Virgo card is about looking deep within and finding the joy, the bliss. That's the inner child. It's going to guide you along this journey. So it's going to be really beautiful, and just follow the joy, follow what brings you joy. So, and then everything else will come. So let's see. It's the start of a journey. Beautiful. Well, final card, we'll finish off with Power of Thought card. We have 3 coming through. I am at peace with my sexuality. So when we're talking about abundance, that can also be anything, like we're saying. It can be sexual expression. And, you know, we've got all these pentacles. It can be around the body, as we were saying. For some of you, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. And that energy is like what we were saying here, that you have everything, like this, you could see this circle as your body. You have everything that you need. Be independent, be free yourself, and embrace yourself with love and compassion. So it's actually really beautiful to really, it's a beautiful message coming through. I trust the process of life, and, you know, we are going on a highly intuitive journey here. There is a rhythm and flow to it, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to put this just above the choice point here, really, because it is asking you to step beyond a comfort into that journey. And part of that you need to be able to move forward is trusting. And it's really trusting your own intuition as well here, trusting that your gut, your feeling is right. And I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. And I feel like that's very much, you know, we were saying there's a sense of claiming something that belongs to you. And a lot of these energies are about loving yourself as well. So that seems to be a really important message that's coming through for the day. But yeah, a very big day. There is a sense of calling. There's perhaps a choice that's coming through with this, and a sense that it's possible. Anything is possible, and to trust your intuition. So that's it for the day for February the 5th. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me.